Ladies and gentlemen, it's NXT time, the best brand on JCP, too many opinions. We're off the back of NXT Deadline where a bunch of crazy shenanigans went down. My name is JC Pentagon, and speaking of NXT Deadline, our Iron Survivor and new NXT Women's Champion will be in the house, Stephanie Vaquer. We also see Javon Evans taking on Charlie Dempsey, two men who were just in that Iron Survivor and had an issue beforehand. The new NXT Tag Team Champions United will be in action. Ethan Page defends the Heritage title in an open challenge because he definitely isn't just holding it for option C. And we will hear from the men's Iron Survivor Alexander Bishop right now. Welcome in another member of United. This man is dancing his way on everybody's grave because he recently stole the Iron Survivor win, basically. He picked up Femi scraps. He started the match and ended the match in sudden death with Javon Evans, and now he has all the bragging rights as he takes on Cedric Alexander for the NXT Championship at Stand and Deliver. The Battle of the Alexanders, and now Bishop has a microphone ready to drop some balls. Let's just start this out with, I ain't going nowhere. But you know who is? Cedric Alexander. Because at Stand and Deliver, I have the distinct honor of ending his career in WWE and taking the NXT Championship home to United. Gavin and Ezreal have the tag championships. John Osborne just won the breakout briefcase and has a contract on NXT. Damian Payne is about to go win the Evolve championship. Everything is going our way, and our plan to create an NXT takeover commences at Stand and Deliver. They try to say NXT is a developmental brand. The only thing that keeps developing is my list of accolades. North American champion, Iron Survivor winner, and soon to be NXT champ. Oh no, Bishop, you have been talking for far too long. The ruler has arrived to NXT and he's strutting his stuff to confront the Iron Survivor. I admire this confidence, I really do. But I don't believe it. Nobody believes it. You are standing here acting as if you didn't win that Iron Survivor because you collected my checks. You went low on me, stole 3 points, and then ran from me the entire match. I mean, come on, I faked my retirement. How low is too low for me? Get a grip. Enough! You will not utter another sentence in my ring. You guys ever wonder why he stopped calling himself King once I arrived? Because everybody knows I am the one true ruler of NXT. You ruled rookies, wannabes, boys shooting above their limits. Grown men bow to the feet of Femi. You have become the very thing you claimed to destroy. It seems like the Bishop has become a pawn in Gavin Ashton's master plan. Hey, you shut your mouth about my boys. I don't. Oh, well, we got more visitors. Trick Williams is out here now. He just lost to the NXT champion Cedric Alexander at Deadline, and of course, has a lot of history with Femi. Now, hold all your thoughts and bottle them up like you do your feelings, Alex. Let the grown folk talk a little bit. Oba, I don't know why you're even out here. You lost again. You haven't earned anything ever. You never pinned me. You never submitted me. You couldn't get the job done at Deadline. When will you shut up? And when will you finally live up to your expectations? It's been damn near a year since you stepped foot in NXT after failing on the main roster, and you haven't done anything to show for it. All I hear about is Trick Williams' potential, Trick Williams' star power, Trick Williams' future. Never about Trick Williams' titles, never about his wins, never about his ability in this ring. You pinned Oba once. Big deal. I killed the man twice, and he's still fighting back. So do us all a favor and move the hell on. How many more NXT champions do you want to lose to? It was Grayson, it was Cedric, and now it's about to be me in 2 weeks' time if you don't stay in your damn lane. And let's not forget who caused your little breakup with your meal ticket. He's got an even bigger dumbass riding his coattails now. So it's safe to say, Mello don't miss you. Oh, and even better, the NXT champion is out here. Cedric Alexander is one title loss away from not having a job. Instead of please sign Cedric, it's please stay Cedric. But what does he want? You, my friend, need to focus on who you're actually fighting, and that's me. You may have faked your exit, but I am genuinely one loss away from not having a job, and Trick was the reason that didn't happen. So we both don't like you or Oba. You and Oba don't like us. I think you know the deal. I spoke to Regal before I came out here, and it's official. The main event tag team match. You want me to team with him. Would you rather fight me instead? Yeah, good point, but just don't— Shut up, I'll do what I want, princess. Mr. William Regal has it set. Alexander Bishop and Oba Femi will team up in the main event to take on Trick Williams and the NXT champion Cedric Alexander. Now the action gets underway with Javon Evans. The young OG was so very close at the end of the Iron Survivor match and tapped out to Alexander Bishop's death sentence. But the week before the challenge at Deadline, he had an altercation with a certain Nepo baby in his crew backstage. So now, Javon's shit-talking has got him in some trouble as he takes on Charlie Dempsey. The No Quarter Catch crew are not with him at this time, but Tavion, Miles, and Ren have all made a splash since joining up and kind of protecting Mr. William Regal for a little bit. But Charles did not appreciate the harsh words from Javon. That's kind of just how Javon is. Charlie's still yet to really do much in the win column, if anything, so this could be a great start in order to show no quarter to anybody. Let's get NXT started. Two people who are definitely in need of a win right now. Javon Evans and Charlie Dempsey basically have the same record. Javon has one more win, but damn it, Charlie Dempsey has been in a lot of impressive matches since joining the roster, but unfortunate opponents. He did qualify for the Iron Survivor, same way Javon did. Javon's only other win is against I don't even know who. So now Javon, and that's not even a bit. I genuinely don't remember right now. But Charlie Dempsey looking to stretch out Javon Evans in the middle of this ring as the first episode of NXT on 2k25 sees this match be the first match. This is history making every year. Last year was Alexander Bishop versus somebody I actually can't remember. No, this one's a bit this time. But anyway, Charlie Dempsey is chucking Javon Evans around, but no way, Javon able to move. Going for a Saito maybe, but no. Charlie Dempsey able to reverse it. Reversal after reversal here. Javon Evans going under. Oh my God. Into that kip up, and oh my goodness, over the top. No way, Charlie Dempsey using his catch style background, his heritage, if you will, as a style in this ring. But now Javon Evans looking to use his style, which is jumping. Oh my God. Misses that one. A big forearm, though, from Charlie. Looking to strike on him now. Looking to tear him down limb by limb. But here we go. Javon using that speed and quickness. A huge strike of his own. And now up on the top rope he goes. 5-star. Misses again. And Charlie takes advantage with a body slam. Sends him in the corner. No way, Javon. Here we go. Fall. Looking to fly off the middle rope, but no, moved into a German bridging it, but he was in the ropes. And now look at Javon going for strikes here, back and forth. They're going again. Here we go. Oh my God, just a standing cutter from the boy. And now frog splash actually connects. No, Charlie's up to his feet. Uppercut, send him into the corner. No way, Javon. Big shot there. And no way, Charlie able to move. Got him by the ears now. Oh my goodness. We are keeping it going here. Javon kips up, float over. No, Charlie is still fighting back, showing no quarter and catching him with this goddamn chicken wing. Oh my goodness, Javon Evans can tap out, give up once again, another tap out. 2 tap outs in a row for the young OG would not be good for him. But Javon able to break out of this one, thankfully for his sake. And now Blue Thunder Bomb. And this sends Charlie outside the outside. Charlie's trying to, oh my God, he's trying to avoid it. He actually does. German suplex and a backbreaker to boot. Charlie Dempsey is not playing around, and now off the middle rope. Charlie, that's not what you do, and this is what he does. Oh my God, that cutter, and now the tornado. Oh my God, that is the prowess of the young OG, and Javon Evans picks up a much needed victory. That is just a glimpse of what Javon Evans is capable of. This man will be a threat for a long time once he puts it all together. He's just 20 or 21 years old. He's got time to figure it out, but Javon is looking real good right now. And another man who's pretty young but figured it out his own way, Chris Velvet is out here, the North American champion. I'm not sure why, but it's good to see the champ. I don't mean any harm, Javon. I just want to thank you. I never got to. Thank me? Thank me for what? You kinda were the reason I was able to cash in my breakout tournament contract and win the North American title. You took out Jimmy and Jacob for me. I owe you one. No, that was just because they were doing too much. I appreciate it, though. I don't think I'll ever need much from you, but if I ever do, then I'll hit you up. No problem, OG. Well, a sign of respect from Chris Velvet and Javon Evans. Velvet has a debt to the young OG, and I'm not sure if Javon has any ideas about it yet. Now out comes the new NXT Women's Champion and the Women's Iron Survivor winner, Stephanie Vaquer. The Dark Angel won at the last second with a crossface when Lyra Valkyria tapped out just as Giulia was about to break up the submission and the time was about to run out. So did she really earn it? That's been the question mark around La Primera, and now she has a chance to speak her mind. As good as it feels to be the NXT Women's Champion and Iron Survivor, I know there was some controversy. 4 other women stepped in that ring with me, and I don't believe I was the hardest worker in that ring that night. Well, this woman is quite literally the reason Stephanie Vaquer is the champion right now. Lyra Valkyria is now out here to confront the new champion. Listen, Stephanie, I respect you and everything you've done in your career, but I just have to get this off my chest. You're right. You weren't the hardest worker in that ring. It was me, and I want to make something perfectly clear. I only helped you win the title because of the burning hatred I have for Giulia. It has nothing to do with you. As far as I know, I still want that NXT Women's Championship. So when I'm finished with Giulia, I want you. Lyra, please calm down. I don't know why you're projecting this energy towards me. I can thank you right now for helping me win, but also, you didn't even get a point in the match. I wouldn't say you were the hardest worker, maybe the hardest hater. I know Giulia very well, and I can see she's made a dent in your personality. So please, direct your attention to her because she can be very dangerous. I don't know how dangerous I can be, Stephanie. She's brought something completely different out of me, and I don't know how to handle it. Oh shit, well Zaria will handle it for you. Zaria is attacking both Lyra Valkyria and Stephanie Vaquer. We know Steph and Zaria have some long-standing beef in NXT, but now Zaria has dropped the new champion. She has made a statement for the title. Oh, what the hell? That's the Women's North American Champion, Tatum Paxley, that just got dropped by Lola Vice on the ramp. How did they even get out here? That's the second time Lola has dropped Tatum. Now it is time for the NXT Heritage Title Open Challenge. Look at the new title. That looks like the Heritage Cup. That's kind of the goal. Ethan Page is out here trying to prove that he doesn't have the title just to cash in Option C eventually. He isn't helping his case because he tried at Deadline, was supposed to defend, but I don't know what happened to his announced opponent. So instead, he will issue an open challenge, but who will accept All Ego's requests? Answering the call is Jackson Drake, the undeniable not the guy that's on Evolve, the former breakout tournament runner-up. Jackson Drake definitely has a chip on his shoulder, a bubble just waiting to burst, but now he can be a champion and potentially get a guaranteed shot at the NXT Championship. We'll see how far this goes, but a whole bunch of ego is parading in this match. Put the title on the line. And when I say he's a bubble waiting to burst, I mean there's a side to him that you not want to see, or maybe it's not just a side. Maybe he just gets angry. Maybe he has anger problems. I'm not sure. But a man who has anger problems is also Ethan Page sometimes. So maybe this is a matchup that we might need to see. And look at these combinations with Jackson Drake. This man is, oh my goodness, flying already. Same way Javon Evans did. That's the guy he lost to in his Iron Survivor qualifier. And the reason I mention that is because Jackson Drake's been on a bit of a losing spell ever since making it out of the breakout tournament. He was the runner-up, obviously. Runner-up seem to go down paths at this point. Alexander Bishop and Asbury ended up in the same faction. I don't think Jackson Drake will end up there, but you know what? Jackson looking to carve out his own path. He doesn't want to be another almost. That's one of the things that is very key about him. He does not want to be another almost, because, oh my goodness, we've had too many of those. And now Ethan Page sending him into the corner. No way, Jackson Drake, if he's able to win the Heritage Championship, by God, he's got something going for him finally. I mean, here, Ethan Page is, oh my God, Ethan Page is going at the eyes. He's cheating already. Oh my God, roll up here. Ethan Page is going to crush the dreams of Jackson Drake. And oh my goodness. But no, what I'm trying to say here is Ethan Page is only going after this for the option C. We all know this. He only cares about the title because it has option C attached, and he thinks he can cash it in whenever he wants. I'm still not sure if that's actually legal. But anyway, Jackson Drake using some of that pretty boy swag, if you will, into the cover. No. Ethan Page kicks out, but oh my goodness, Ethan rolling him up here. Wait a minute, trying to retain like this, prove to be a fighting champion, and hopefully get his NXT Championship match that he desperately wants. Went for that huge back fist, but no. Ethan Page, here we go. I gotta do a little bit more. As Jackson Drake coming back, missed that drop kick. Now into the corner we go. Big splash there from All Ego. And now look at him. Look at the strength of him. He's strikingly powerful. You would not expect to, or maybe you do. He's got a bit of a build there. But now Ethan Page off the neck breaker. Wait a minute, Jackson kicks up to his feet and floats over to the DDT. And now here we go. Jackson sends him into the corner. Huge shot to the turnbuckle. And now here we go. Float over. No way, Jackson gets out of it. Got him set up here. Hold on a minute. Running power bomb, but no, Ethan Page out to the outside. Jackson looking to join him. No, God, Ethan Page moves, and that's the sneaky tactics from All Ego. And now an Ego's Edge really close to the barricade, not the barricade, the apron, sends him into the ring. That might do it. No, Jackson kicked out. It was eerily close to the apron, maybe taking too long, and now he's looking to cheat. He's looking to cheat. He's looking to take out the turnbuckle, but no, wait a minute. Crucifix. No. Ethan Page kicks out, and now the ref is looking to fix the turnbuckle pad that he was trying to cheat with, but now the combination with Jackson Drake. That might have knocked Ethan Page out. That might have knocked him out, but the referee is too busy fixing Ethan Page's mess. And now gets into the cover, and Page is able to get out of it. I think Jackson Drake would have had it there. He would have had it if it wasn't for the referee, but wait a minute. Ethan Page catches him. Ethan Page retains the Heritage Championship. He's still got option C in his back pocket. Jackson Drake might have been screwed. I mean, maybe a bit in the ass because he's done that before or cheated before, but damn it, he had him, but Ethan Page retains. They said your name, and I disappeared. Questions started arising after I came to the aid of the TNA World Champion, but then struck him down and stomped his head into the dirt. Isn't it obvious? I came in with all this hype, was the winner of the first breakout tournament match. I interrupted Noam Dar and showed him some ruthless aggression. Then what? Metaphor have their eyes on me. Then what? I get to the Final Four and earn myself a contract. Then what? He appears. He gets involved, and all of a sudden, I'm invisible. I was ignored. Cameras wouldn't focus on me. My segments get cut. I was cost an opportunity at the Iron Survivor because everyone thought I wasn't showing up to work. At least I'm contracted to the place I show up to, but no, the viral sensation has to take center stage. NXT denied me, so I defied them. I was treated as a joke and shoved aside for a joke. I was always used to riding off my reputation, believing my own hype. But now, I am in full control. Nobody is building me up aside from me. Nobody is hyping me up aside from me. Nobody is controlling my future aside from me. Hey, can you please turn around for the shot we're trying to get? Why? You haven't said my name. So now Briggs and Jensen are out here. They have never broken up in this universe mode. They are still a tag team, and they're ready for action, I guess, already in the ring, because they take on United, the new tag team champions that turned on their professor and chose to side with Alexander Bishop, John Osborne, Karrion Miller, Aaron Coulter, and Damian Payne as part of this group that has now terrorized NXT. This is their first entrance as NXT Tag Champions after destroying only Andre Chase in like 30 seconds. So now they look to do the same to Briggs and Jensen. Alright, let's get it going. And Gavin Ashton already thrown into Gurries. And now look at him go. He got a little shout out from Femi earlier. There are no leaders in United, as many people might still think Alexander Bishop's the leader. There's no leaders. There's no leaders at all. Sure, it was Gavin Ashton's plan, as they keep mentioning, but we're all equals here in United, even the people that are on Evolve. Shout out Evolve, coming soon on JCP Evolve. But now look at this, Azrael, the most important piece of that puzzle. It took him longest to get part of it, and now he's stunting on him, but Briggs gets the tag in to Brooks Jensen. And now here we go, looking to go at the NXT Tag Team Champions. If they are able to win, they would get themselves a title match, you would have to think. The fresh champions are, still trying to prove themselves as a tag team. They really weren't a tag team when they were in Chase 2, but they are now, and they only beat Chase 2 because there was one guy and they beat him in 30 seconds. But they're working very well right now, as sends Gavin Ashton from Azrael into the damn ring, into Jensen. Bonesaw from Gavin, oh my god, and Briggs gets sent off. Easy pickings once again. Asteroid Pelt, no need for their own tag move. United picks up the win. Josh Briggs was a little too late, and I don't think it would have lasted much longer if Briggs got involved anyway. These two are firing on a whole different level ever since joining up here, and our tag team champions are looking real damn good. Oh, and here comes former tag champion and former professor of the boys. He's looking a little rough. Oh! Red Dot special from John Osborne. Another member of United, the man who just made it onto the main NXT roster. The breakout briefcase holder. Alexander Bishop mentioned it earlier. And just when you think they can't get more dangerous, the most dangerous member of the group is now officially on the roster, and he can join it at any time. United is on a whole different level. John Osborne is here now. It's just works. They keep multiplying, and they will continue as well. This is terrible. Jackson, what's wrong, man?
Fuck this place!
After what just happened, Lyra Valkyria is now exiting the arena. Oh my god! That's Giulia! Giulia waited for Lyra Valkyria to leave the arena to strike her in the dreaded NXT parking lot. The beautiful madness is now attacking Bird Lady with a Northern Lights bomb on the concrete. And now we're just outside the Performance Center, and Giulia has gone absolutely crazy. Are you kidding me? Giulia and Lyra have never-ending beef at this point. It just got even uglier. Before we get into our tag match main event, let's see what's on the pram for next week on NXT. The Women's Breakout Tournament Final will finally happen as Selena Adams and Liliana look to get that North American title shot. Speaking of, Tatum Paxley spoke to Ava, and after being dropped twice, Tatum will defend against Lola, Vice. And finally, Connor Murphy is set for in-ring action. I said his name, so hopefully he will appear, but that's not a guarantee. But let's get into our colossal main event. Now it is main event time, as Femi is out here to dominate once again. Hopefully it is mine. He's barely ever been in a vulnerable position after debuting as Stand and Deliver last year. The Ruler has been denied NXT title matches for months and months on end, but tonight he teams with the man who has a guaranteed shot at the title in Alexander Bishop, a member of United, and after having his character questioned by his own partner, you can imagine his mental state headed into this match. Can he put his ego aside and maybe even his fear of the Ruler aside to win this match and get some momentum headed into Stand and Deliver? Only time will tell as they take on Trick Williams, a man who came to the aid of the champion after losing to him, a man who has so much potential but has never been able to capitalize it, like what Bishop said earlier. But tonight he needs to focus on protecting the champion again as he teams with Cedric Alexander. And this doesn't go towards Cedric's stipulation. For as long as Cedric has the title, he has a job. The title is not on the line tonight, therefore his job is intact tonight, but it almost wasn't when Ethan Page tried cashing in Option C at Deadline before Trick Willie stopped him. Cedric warned Trick about his future in the business. Trick respects Cedric as a pioneer, so they have more tag team continuity than their opponents. Can they put it together in the main event? Let's get right. It's the classic, can they coexist? And oh my god, I couldn't even get the joke out before Alexander Bishop jumps off the apron just to make everything about himself. I mean, we just saw his United boys take out some goddamn you know, some aggression, and Bishop is strutting his stuff on the outside, while Trick Williams and Femi renewed their long-standing rivalry that's been going on for damn near a year now. I'm pretty sure it has been. Femi has not liked when did not like when Trick Williams cut the line in front of him. They had an ambulance match at War Games. Trick Williams is the only person I think to pin Femi outside of whatever happened in the Iron Survivor, and now trying to do it one more. This might be Trick Williams or Femi's. Trick Williams might be Femi's kryptonite, as I was trying to say. But now he tags in Bishop. He's finally getting some action in here, whether he likes it or not. It's catching Trick Williams out of the air. It's crazy because Trick's actually a big ass dude. But now Trick fighting back with that leg lariat. Here we go. He's a whole different side of him now. He's a whole different hooper now. Tagging in the NXT champion, the man who will face Bishop at Stand and Deliver. Oh my God, with that brain buster. And now up to the top one for a frog splash. But now Bishop runs out to the tag to Femi. Oh my goodness. Oba has to get. Oba's gonna have to do a lot of the work in this match. I'm pretty sure. I think Bishop wants to save himself. But look at the Michinoku driver from the NXT champion. I don't think it matters how much you save yourself for Stand and Deliver. I think Cedric's on a whole different level. Cedric with this newfound motivation, you know, his job on the line. But now Femi with a power slam. Now sends him into the corner right in front of Bishop. Not going to tag him in because he's goddamn useless. And now sends him off. Oh, he does tag in Bishop. Hold on. Bishop, go do your thing finally. Go do something. And it looks to be doing it with that backflip DDT. Now off the top. No! Trick sends him off. And Cedric, who kicks up right into his zone. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Trick and Bishop have some long-standing history. If you don't remember, oh my God. If you don't remember, Trick Williams was in the same Royal Rumble with Carmelo Hayes and Alexander Bishop the one time Bishop was there. And Trick accidentally eliminated Carmelo Hayes because Bishop moved out of the damn way, and then he eliminated Trick. So now there's a long-standing rivalry, or not a long-standing rivalry, just some beef still written there, and Oba and Bishop still can't figure themselves out. But look at Bishop strutting his goddamn Johnson, you know, sending in Femi, tagging right back out. But Trick's able to get the tag into Cedric as he jumps over Trick. That's crazy. And now Oba still having to do most of the work, throwing around the NXT champion. Now looking for a fall from grace. But Cedric just go with the eye. Anything now. Anything goes for this man. It's do or die. But now Cedric gets the tag into Trick, and Oba was looking for one on Bishop, but Bishop didn't want to tag. He put his hand away, but oh my God, fall from grace on Williams. Can he finally pin him? But no, Cedric able to break it up as Bishop didn't want to go help him. Damn it. You know, here we go. He takes out Cedric. He's doing it all by himself. 2-on-1 right now. But no, wait, Trick able to fight out. Here we go. Up on the top rope, big Trick, no! Oba able to move, he missed that though, and discus pump kick. Here we go, and now no, wait, Oba up to his feet. Oh my goodness! Oba's feeling himself, and I was tagging in Bishop, and Bishop's gonna come in when somebody's already down and out almost. He's gonna stunt on these hoes, and Trick. And now sends him in, and yeah, Oba's seen enough. Oba has seen enough. He tried to let Bishop go in, but also Oba wants to win, so he's gonna do it at any means necessary and by himself probably. And now Trick. Oh, it's the outside. Oh my God, Oba doesn't even care. Oba does not even care. Taking out the ref, taking out Cedric. He's got a gash on his right elbow. Not right elbow, right eye. And now Bishop. What are you doing, man? Bishop, you didn't even want to be in this match, and it looks like he's walking out. Or stunting, or taunting. I don't even know. Whoa! That's Santana! Once again, the ghost of Bishop's past is now doing it again. Trick's able to get a tag into Cedric, but now the ref is down. Santana can do whatever he wants. He's been haunting Bishop ever since. He wasn't able to do it at Deadline. He's still in the Iron Survivor, but Santana still won't let off Bishop at all costs. Oba's gonna do it by himself. Took out Trick, but got caught into a lumbar check. And Cedric pinned Oba. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oba is still in this 2-on-1. He has no tag partner. Trick's down. It's basically 1-on-1. Cedric and Oba fall from grace from Femi. The ruler into the cover. He pinned the NXT champion. Cedric still has a job because it wasn't for the title, but Femi just pinned the NXT champion. Oh my goodness, does this throw a wrench into Bishop's plans bigger than what Santana just did? How much more can Bishop take? But Femi's gonna want something here. Femi has a new agenda. Oh my god, and they're backstage. They're backstage now. Santana is not letting off belt Taz on Alexander Bishop. And now here we go. Back and forth, these two are gonna go. This never-ending rivalry has been going on for damn near 3 years at this point. And they're brawling all throughout the backstage area. Oh my god, now it takes down Bishop once again. And now Oba and Trick, speaking of people that have been going for a long time. Trick tried to do it. Trick wasn't a factor in the decision. You know he doesn't like this. Cedric just got pinned. He wants to protect Cedric. And now these two are going back and forth, back and forth. There's brawling backstage. There's brawling in the ring. Cedric Alexander, how are you feeling right now? Oh my goodness, what an episode of NXT. We'll see you all for SmackDown and Evolve.
Guy with the suit and tie in the truck, go fuck yourself.